What's up, Grim Crew?
If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about?
Go down, Swab. YouTube viewers, you're gonna skip ahead to the gameplay. Timestamp will be provided for you in the description box below. As for the rest of you watching live as it happens, welcome back to the Gaming Dungeon. I am your Dungeon Master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you on this Tuesday night? Back for another stream where I scour the graveyards of the gaming world and resurrect old titles and give them one more shot at life. And last week we resurrected Nariko and the Heavenly Sword, and I think we should be able to finish this up right here tonight. Do I got a day? Oh, I got a day. A day right here. That one's for yay. But yeah. Oh, you day, Tay? Well, good. We all got days, as we should. Grilled cheese pizza sandwich. Hey, you can't go wrong with that. So, yeah, we should be able to finish this up tonight. There was only 6 chapters, so we're starting chapter 5. We should be able to get all the way through. Where we left off, Kai was able to help Nariko with getting the Heavenly Sword back, which was stolen by King Bohan. And in the process, Flying Fox, which apparently terrorized Kai when she was younger, chased her down. We had to fight through hordes of enemies to get to him, and I was about to be quite upset because it looked like Flying Fox had killed Kai. She's not dead, but she's not doing well. She's not doing good. But Kai has not died. But if she were to, and I thought she did for a moment, I was going to be kind of upset. But Kai was able to get one last shot right between the eyes of Flying Fox to get a little bit of revenge there. Sweet, sweet revenge. So the last thing that we saw was Nariko carrying Kai back to her clan and back to like their home, I believe. And Master Shen, Nariko's father, said, well, she's very weak, so she confirmed that she wasn't dead, but she's not doing well, and they are preparing for a full-on assault from the army of King Bohan. So that's where we left off. Once again, I should be able to finish this up tonight, and once I do, I will have my end of game review as I typically do. So it is time to get back into this, what should be the third and final part of this game. So let's jump in, starting with chapter 5, Bohan's Army. The final battle. We prepared?
I have brought peace, order, harmony to a fractured people. But yet, there are still those who refuse to see our greatness. Barbarians! Cannibals who want to eat our brains and sully our souls.
Barbarians. Alright, Master Shen. Get these warriors ready.
We have prepared this fortress well for the final assault. My thanks to you all. When the dawn comes, we will be outnumbered by 1,000 to 1.
Oof. Those are shitty odds.
But we are warriors. We are great warriors. We have walked with death every day, and it has made us strong.
And we must cleanse the kingdom of the perverts, the fanatics, Must annihilate the degenerates who defile our pure and wholesome minds with sick pagan imagery and foul our mouths with hot and spicy muck that masquerades as nourishment!
Interesting choice of words.
Because the heavenly sword is still on our side. It is wielded by Nariko. He has rescued many of your friends and brothers, regardless of creed or clan. Many of you are here today because of her actions.
But
I like this back and forth between Bohan and Shen.
we must destroy that female hell hag, that demi-devil, who lures me ever towards her, waiting for the moment when she can sink her slavering jaws into my sacred genitals!
What?
Say your goodbyes now,
What?
so that tomorrow you can enter battle with a clear head and a strong heart. If this battle is indeed to be our final hour, then let it also be our finest.
Kill her! Wipe her out! It is my will!
Calm down there, bud. Yeah. He upset.
Father always knew how to prepare men for battle. For death. Once death has been fully accepted, there is nothing to fear. You are free. If I can leave Kai one last thing, let it be a future. A chance to do things differently. To live a peaceful life. To be happy.
Still
That
just looking.
is worth dying for.
Just looking out for
Your
Kai.
positions. Nariko, man one of the cannons.
Oh, we get to do some cannon fire again, huh?
Remember, use our heightened range to our advantage.
Okay.
Fire on my command.
Well, let's do it then. As from destroying the fort wall. Okay. See what we can do.
They're sending in demolition units. They must be stopped before they breach the walls.
I don't think I got the barrel, though. I didn't. Still didn't.
You do not throw rocks at a man who's got a machine gun!
Hell no. All right, now for the catapult. Catapult! Nope, need to go a little bit above. Did I get it? Yeah, I think I did. Ooh, look at the curve on that one. Nope. A little too low. Damn it. There. No, still not? What the hell, man?
We must fight for what is ours!
There.
More wall breachers, Nariko!
Just start dropping bodies. Catapult. Catapult. Ooh. Not quite. These things got 4 different points on them that you gotta hit. It's kind of silly.
Just give me time.
Say, Bohan, we ain't playing with you, man. Oh, how did I barely miss that? Where's that weak point? Right there. Missed that one that time, but there.
First your catapults, then your army, and then you, Bohan!
Damn right. Bohan's got nothing. Nothing. Except that I can't aim. Show me. No. I say, yep, show me that weak point. If only I could hit it. Oh, come on. Let's say I hit that for sure.
I'm out of ammunition.
Oh, now I'm out of ammo, huh? Well, it's either that's supposed to happen as soon as you blow up the last catapult, or that was extremely lucky. I'm guessing it was after you blow up the last catapult.
Look, they're preparing to attack us from above.
From
How
above?
are you, Nariko?
I'm fine.
Nariko, I know that in my desire to be your tutor, I often neglected to be your father. It was a poor decision for me and for you.
If you hadn't, I probably would have died long ago. Ready?
Ready.
Ah, a little touching moment there between the two.
Firm.
fight with Shen to the stairs? Well, then let's go then, Shen.
Turn to me, Nariko.
Oh, okay. I thought we were fighting to the stairs. Wait, excuse me? Start using that powerful swing. Death! I hate these enemies, man. They dodge literally everything or block everything. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Ooh, okay. Alright, I like that. Oh, straight up got power bombed because I didn't using the right button there. Oh, that quick time is so quick, like you got no time to react to that. Just saying, you're still not dead. Oh, now of course, now it's the square, not the triangle that time. Of course. Damn, Shen. Got it that time.
Over there.
All right, Shen, where you going? Following you, Shen. What do you mean? This is where the enemies are, duh. You strayed too far. Am I not fighting? Like... Come on. Ugh. Damn. No, don't even bother getting back up. Will you give me a second to breathe? Nope, wrong button again. Damn it! No, again, wrong one. It keeps switching it up on me. Like, I cannot react that fast. I can't do it. Well, I got it that time, but... Well, could use some health here pretty quick. That'd be nice. Oh, here we go. Damn. Again, wrong button. Ow! Noriko, you're supposed to like automatically block, right? You want to actually start blocking some shit? That'd be kind of nice. Trying to use the counter more, and I cannot time that for the damn. No, still no other. No more health. Wow. Yep, gonna die. Yep. Damn, man. I'll have to probably do all of that all over again too, huh? Damn it. Well, when they just block everything, the hell are you supposed to do? Trying to use the counter it's too inaccurate.
Nariko?
Yep.
Look, they're preparing to attack us from above. How are you, Nariko?
I'm fine.
Nariko, I know that in my desire to be your tutor, I often neglected to be your father. It was a poor decision for me and for you.
If you hadn't, I probably would have died long ago.
I'm about to die again, probably.
Ready?
Ready.
All right. Attempt number 2.
Do not leave my side.
Fucking dodge, Noriko. Do something, will you please? I like how you just block the power moves and just hit me with a couple of these little bitty strikes. That's so stupid. Oh, there is more health right there. I'm gonna have to remember that before moving on to the next part. Death! No, not over there. Not yet. Stay with Shen as soon as I get my health, damn it. Shen? These ranged attacks suck. Those ranged attacks don't attack nobody. Oh, wow. Where the hell did you come from? Oof. Goodbye. Come on, get her, Shen. Get her, Shen. Fine.
Follow me.
There you go, Shen. About time you did something. Come on. What do you mean fight by your side? You see him a little busy here? Fine. Fine. I like how one can just break through all of that and still get an attack in. That is insane to me. Wow. There. What the hell ever? Nope. No power bomb for you. Alright, Shen, where did you go? Death from above complete. Alright. So I feel like we were almost there last time. Got close. Oh, more of you, huh? Oh, and you're also spider monkeys on top of it. Uh-oh. Not good. Boom. Not good.
They brought reinforcements. Rohan's whole damn army must be here. You've got to take out those catapults, Nariko. We'll stay here, hold them off as long as we can.
Kai, what about Kai?
I'll take care of her.
And you?
I've got enough fight left in me for the both of us. Now go.
All right, Shen. You're like, don't worry about me.
It is hard to remember who I was before I held the sword in my hand. Now it is even harder to face what I have become. Once I fought because I had to. Because there was no other choice.
Uh-oh.
Now I see the divine in the heart of battle. The beauty of bloodshed.
She cocks that thing. That is wild. There's about 100 right there. Who wants some? They don't want none. Alright. About a little over halfway there. I'm not sure where I'm going with this one, but and I'm out of rockets. Damn it. I'm not gonna be able to kill no 100 of them. I'm gonna have to do that again, I think. Oh boy. Noriko. There we go, one more. Noriko just being a badass. Oh! Wow, that killed everybody in the whole vicinity. That's wild. Oh, get another one. Another one. Oh, we might actually kill the whole extra 100 I needed to. I think they're also like blowing up some other ones from the catapults on the wall too. So that's helping. Bam! I didn't think we'd be able to get that. We got it though. Destroy Boyan's catapult before the fort wall is breached. Just run past them all, maybe? Get out of here. Yeah, just sprint through all these guys. We only got a couple minutes. Alright, now how do we get up here? How do we destroy these exactly? Oh, there's a ladder that I can't seem to get to. Oh, here we go. She's just gonna straight up like lift it up and turn it over? Oh, there we go. Woo! Yeah! Second catapult's about to go down. I'm telling you, don't be messing with Noriko. Got time to be screwing around with y'all. Alright. Who is it? You. Uh-oh. Damn! That's cool. Yeah, catapults didn't stand a chance.
Nariko! I need you back here, quick!
Uh-oh. Is it Kai? Uh-oh.
Retreating. He's here.
Bohan! Run away! Get away from me! Go, 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 go! 40 seconds! Run, Nariko!
Father! Get out of there!
Oh. Oh, that's not good. Full circle.
Don't you know when you're beaten, Nariko? Kneel before me and I will show mercy to your people.
I doubt that.
Resist, then you will all die together.
You know, he actually reminds me of Victor from the Underworld
People
series.
died because of this sword. And what did it ever bring them in return?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nothing. You have won. You have damned us all. And now you deign to say my time has come? You hold me captive and you choose this as your moment to destroy me? No. All you do is corrupt. You waste our lives. And what power do you really possess? It's me that's holding you.
Oh, she's talking to the
You
sword
can't
itself.
even kill me. I won't let you kill me.
Okay, so yeah, now let's come full circle to the very beginning of the game now.
I have spent my entire life listening to those people that believed in you. But now, you're going to listen to me. Take my life, and the rest of my people are finished. Those that have shed blood in your name, those people that have died for you will be gone. And all you will be is a rusting spoil of war. Without me, all you will become is a beautiful object to be admired behind glass. And then you will gather dust. Then you will die. You want to take my life? Well, you took that before I even touched you. And now, I am what stands between you and death. I am all you've got!
Straight up telling the sword, like, look, whatever power there is, no, I wield you. There's a difference. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, Nariko's not playing now.
This is witchcraft.
Witchcraft!
It's nothing but demonic witchcraft.
Nope, I think the sword finally accepted Nariko too.
Your filthy magic cannot touch me. Kill her!
Not gonna happen, bud. Decimate Bohan's army. Oh, just go slicing. Slicing and dicing. Oh yeah, the power strikes. Goodbye. Say, how many can you destroy? How many can you kill in 30 seconds? Almost 1,000. Almost 1,000.
I have tried really, really hard to bring this land to order. I have. I've shaped it. I have I prepared it for a brand new era. And only this girl, this beautiful girl, stands in my way. Grant me power. Power to send her back to the underworld that spat her out. Please.
Okay then. Oh, is it me and you now, bud?
A battle between heaven and hell here on Earth, Noriko. Have you stopped to think which side you are really on?
The Raven King, huh? Oof. I'm not even sure where I'm at. Okay. Get all these damn people out of the way! Well, that was unblockable, so that was cool. That one also was unblockable, so that was cool. Oof. Alright. Wow. Damn. I'm doing like no damage to this guy because I can't time anything right here. Damn, man. I got off to a bad start here, and he got way... Uh-oh. Alright, so he's got a grab, too, that I didn't know about. That's cool. And how the hell... Come on, Noriko. Come on. Oh, man. It's like there's no dodging that either, it doesn't seem like. Oy. It's like there's nothing that I can do with that. Nothing. And I'm dead. Holy crap. Wow. All right. That remind me of Vikings Battle for Asgard a little bit. Really? You didn't play that one on stream, did you? Because I don't think that one sounds... I like the game sounds familiar. But I don't think I've ever seen anything from that one. Not that I can remember anyway. All right, so yeah, now we're going to have to do all of this over again. And again, some of this timing is ridiculous. And... It was epic. Yeah, I bet. He's already got one hit on me already. Still couldn't hit that fast enough. Oh, wow. Still can't dodge that. Wow. Damn. Back off it, punk. Wow. It's off. shit, dude. Wow. And dead again. What the fuck, dude? Oh, I see you're gonna be a royal pain in my ass, aren't you? Well, luckily we still got a couple hours. Ugh. He's got 2 full health bars, too, and I can't even get, like, one of them down. Like, that's just crazy. Saying maybe if I stay right there with him, and he won't be able to like shoot any of those projectiles at me, but back on your feet, Naruto. Nope. Piss off, bud. Why is nothing landing? Oh, really? What? Wow. Nothing is landing at all. I feel like I'm... Wow. Okay, so you can't dodge it. You can't try to, you can't try to just rush him to try to keep him from throwing those at you. So what are you supposed to do with that? Okay. So even when he grabs me and I can like kick away from him to get some distance and it stuns him, it still doesn't matter because he can just come in with another shot that's unblockable after that. That is insane. Now, just kill me. Just kill me again, because like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. Yeah, like, what do you do with that? Can block and dodge everything. After kicking away from the grab, can come in with another unblockable shot. You can hardly dodge the projectile. So what the hell are you supposed to do? The way this camera is at the moment, I can't see. Try. See, and then that doesn't even matter. But try to be maybe a little bit more defensive instead. Yep, wasn't ready for that one. I knew it was coming, but... Come on, Noriko. Nope, did the dodge a little too fast. Oh, okay. That was that part, the Raven King. Oh, we flying now? I don't remember this at all.
You are nothing, Noriko. Nothing. You were never meant to be. You are an abomination. No one will remember you.
Is that right?
I do not need to be remembered. All that will matter is that I was here. In this moment.
Heaven and hell. Alright, so next part, but at least... At least it gives me a full health bar again. But now I got this whole second section now that I feel like I have to learn how he operates in this section now. Oh, wow. Wow. Excuse me? What? Wow. Can do nothing with that. Even trying to dodge, and he's just right there, ready to attack again. Like, wow, I'm barely touching him. just comes in with all these unblockable attacks, and like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. Whatever, man. Wow. Yeah, what? All that, only half of that health bar. And he's got a whole nother one after that, even. What the hell is this boss fight? I don't remember this. I don't know if I've actually ever beaten this. I might have gotten to this point and said the hell with it. Because this is... I don't see myself having the patience years ago to try to, like, deal with this. Luckily, this is a whole new section, so it just picks up from here. Look at how much health he's already taken away from me in just that one set of aerial attacks. What are you supposed to do with that? Wow. Attacks are doing literally nothing. Dude, it really is, and it's ridiculous. See, that's some cheap ass shit right there. Like, to try to dodge that, and it shoots off like 6 of them in a row, can take like a quarter of your health in one set of attacks. Like, that's insane. Yeah, I don't... and just when I start thinking that I can start getting some of his health down, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Yeah, we've already seen that. Well, here we go already. Wow. What is that? Hey, Noriko, you want to fucking dodge any of that, or? No, you know what? Just go ahead and kill me so we can start this over again. Because I'm already at a disadvantage already at this point. Still can't get that counter down to save my life. No, that's cool. That's fine. Start that over. Deflect the shots? Huh. What the hell? We can give it a shot. Why not? Okay. Didn't realize you could even deflect them. I would have never even known that. What the hell? What's the worst going to happen? We can die again? Yep, none of that worked. Deflected a couple. Not a lot, but a couple. And then he comes down and just fillets me alive anyway. So that did... Those couple deflected shots meant nothing. Yeah, that all worked well. Piss me off when I get into it. Up until this point, wasn't bad. This bow hand can screw right off. Yeah, okay. Yep, can't dodge that either. That's cool. Unblockable shot, so that's neat. Damn you! And death. Cool. So I was reading that thing there that you put there, Suave, like after many, many deaths, like I don't have that kind of time tonight. I'm an hour and a half in and I was making some really good progress and just everything just ground to a screeching halt. It's like I've got to have like very few left. Like what, this stage and like probably one more. And that'll be it. And like just time's just ticking away. Like I don't have that kind of time tonight. Oh, we're going to start out with this, huh? Well, get one deflected back. A lot of good that did. God damn it, Noriko, you want to block? You want to block anything? Oh, whatever. Bullshit. Okay. Okay. Whatever, dude. Wow. Once again, you might as well just kill me and we can start this over again. sure. Nope. Death. So yeah, the blue aura and the orange is depending on, you know, the speed attacks or the power attacks, and a bunch of the enemies, other enemies, are like that too. But the timing feels off. Like just as it's about to hit and I press the button, it don't seem like it's almost like it has to hit you. And the second it hits you, then you hit the button, and he doesn't. When you deflect a couple of them, it's like you pause and then like start again, and like it throws the timing off. It feels weird. Finish him off. I haven't been using the roll as much. I was hoping like she'd actually block, you know, and then maybe try to get the counter in, but that's clearly not working. Seems like when you roll, that doesn't... you would think you'd be able to like roll behind him, right, and get a shot in, and that doesn't seem to work in this entire game, let alone against Bohan. Damn you! Well, I almost had that. Damn it! Damn you, Bohan! Oh, come on. What is that? Oh, damn it. Come here, Bohan. Come here, Bohan. Well, there's that section.
Hell is waiting for you, Noriko. It's calling you. You idiot! I did it!
Redemption. Alright. Got one more time with this guy. See, I wonder if I could deflect them too. Get off me. Oh, that was the wrong stance. Wrong stance that time. What is that? Another new attack that I don't know what the hell is going on. The fuck off of me. Look at that. That did, none of that did anything. Oh. Oh. I just literally chuck him into one of his own catapults? I did. That was cool. Oh, well, hello. Oh, I can deflect that one back at him, too. Would have been nice to know beforehand. Off me. Come on, Bohan. Chicken shit. Punk ass. Oh. Oh. Mmm. Ooh. Off me. Nariko, what are you doing swinging behind him for? Oh, damn. None of that worked. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh! 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 Yeah! Nope.
Oh, no. Don't let me die like this.
No, you are unworthy.
I could accomplish so much. No, please. Please. Spare me. I beg of you.
Ooh. Took both of his eyes, I'm guessing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not Roach.
Roach, is that you? My son.
Oh, now he's your son that you're dying.
I'm gonna take care of you now. Please let me take you home.
Really? She's just gonna let him go, huh? After all that. Then again, he probably was on his deathbed anyways at that point. Oh, Kai still hasn't woke up yet?
You're truly the one sent from heaven, Nariko. You were chosen.
No. I chose. I chose my own way. And those of us who have died for this sword have died in vain. I'm not sent from heaven, Father. And neither is the sword.
I'm gonna give this, like, heavenly power to Kai to bring her back.
Nariko.
Keep the sword safe. Hide it. Many people will try to take it from you. Will you do this for me?
Yes. Yes, I will, Nariko.
Father. Take care of Kai.
I will, I swear, Nariko. And a great warrior will be born. One that will lead our people out of darkness and show them the way to the promised land. And that you did, Nariko. That you did. You freed us. The promised land is here and now.
Belief can change worlds, shape lives, but it can also make us blind. Only you saw clearly, Nariko. You saw the truth about the sword. Others worshipped it, murdered for it, but you mastered it. And all that strength, all that beauty was your own. I won't let you down, Nariko. I'll keep the sword safe. Maybe even forgotten. But I'll always remember you. Farewell, Nariko. May we meet again in a better world.
Well, there it is. That's that. And that be the conclusion of Heavenly Sword on the mighty PlayStation 3. So, now, that's thumbnail material right there. That could be, but if I could get a good shot of Noriko, like, facing off with Bohannon, because as much as the final battle, the final boss fight irritated me, because it did, but once you being able to reflect his projectiles, which I didn't even know you could do, that actually helped a lot when you finally figure that out and get the timing down. But it's a pretty, I feel like a pretty epic fight by the time you get to the end. So I'm gonna have a hard time, I think, finding a thumbnail for this particular one. But let's talk about it. And for those of you that do watch, and you know what I do at the end of every one of my full-length playthroughs, and I like to give my personal review of the game. Now, again, this is not the first time I've ever played this, but I haven't played this in well over a decade, and I forgot most of this because I've only ever played it once. To go back and play this again after this many years, it was fun. I did enjoy this overall. So let's start, I guess, with the stories and the characters. So the overall story, I did enjoy here. The story itself is actually fairly simple when you break it down. There's this mythical sword. A clan is tasked to protect it. The bad guy wants it for, overwhelming power and control everything and whatever. And that's essentially the story. Not a lot to it, but there's another entire story kind of on the background of that, and it's Noriko's story. And Noriko kind of has her own story going on at the same time. So Noriko's clan, again, like I said, is supposed to protect this heavenly sword. But according to their prophecy, a warrior was supposed to be born that was going to protect the sword, protect the clan, bring him to the promised land, all that stuff, but apparently was supposed to be a guy or a male. So when Noriko is born, all of her clansmen see it as a curse. Her father even sees it as like a disgrace on the family. And so there's this whole underlying like story going on with Noriko that's related to the sword, but it's kind of different in its own way. And it adds a whole nother element and layer to the story. So again, the story overall was good, but I'm actually glad that they added this whole other element of Noriko and not being what was prophesized, and come to find out when it was all said and done that she was, and they just had part of the prophecy wrong, but having to prove her clansmen wrong, prove her father wrong, and potentially even prove to herself that, she could do these things. Noriko, I felt, had several different layers to her as a character as well. A warrior and a fighter. Again, trying to convince her clansmen of that she's not a curse and that she can be a benefit and a help. And then there's Kai, who, Kai is an interesting character all in and of herself. And I guess I'll touch on this because you do play as Kai for a little bit anyway. Kai is, I would say, younger than Noriko, but has this hell mode unlocked. No, I'm good with that. Thanks. So going to mute that now because it's gonna. I think that other video package is gonna loop over and over again. But Kai has this. Kai's a little different, and Kai is almost childlike in nature, and there's almost like this sort of innocence about her as well. And so Noriko feels the need to protect her, give her a better life, and to allow her to just kind of be herself. And that adds a whole nother layer on top of Noriko also. This protective, like, bigger sister-like figure. And so Noriko has a lot of different sides to her, I think, as you progress through the game. And so I liked the characters, and I liked the story. On the flip side, though, there were certain times in certain sections where things were happening either in the dialogue or even just some facial expressions by some of the characters that just didn't seem to belong. They didn't seem like they fit here. One particular instance of that was King Bohan, and once Noriko wields the heavenly sword for the first time, and he says to her, I've got something you want, and you've got something I want. And just this goofy ass face as soon as he says it. And then some of the other dialogue just feels somewhat out of place. The voice acting, I think, for the most part, was pretty good, and I guess they had a certain way that they wanted some of these characters portrayed in a way, but some of it felt like, it felt like it didn't belong, and it felt out of place. But then there was other sections, like, I'll use this one example where Flying Fox, like, when we thought that Flying Fox kills Kai, and Noriko just lets out this heart-wrenching, just, screaming Kai's name because she thought she just lost, like, her sister, essentially. And that was done so well that, I heard that, and I felt that. And I love that. I love when a voice actor or actress can portray the character in the voiceover work that makes you think and believe what they're saying or what they're feeling and make you feel that. And I got that out of Noriko a couple of times. But then King Bohan would have some kind of dialogue that just had me kind of scratching my head like, what did you just say? Like, it was weird. So I guess speaking of some things that are weird, I guess we can go into the gameplay next. So gameplay wise, when this game initially came out, I believe it was just labeled as a God of War clone. And I think directly on the surface with the combat, maybe you can say that, but I think there's a lot more to it than that. Which I'll touch on here in a second, because again, this came out in like 2007. And I think back in those days when there were a lot of different studios trying different things, but as soon as one game came out or a couple of games in a series comes out and it's successful and somebody else has something else come out that's similar in any way, it's, that's a clone, and therefore it's, it just gets dismissed. This sold 1.5 million copies. Some people actually obviously bought it, obviously played it, but I don't think it got the true chance that it deserved, because it was just labeled as a God of War clone and just dismissed. And I don't think that was completely fair. If this game were to be released today, because there's a lot of games today that either mimic other games that are successful in a certain genre, or take a lot of inspiration from other games in a certain genre, and I don't feel as frowned upon today as it was back then. So I feel like if this game would have been released now, it may have had a better shot. But anyways, I kind of got sidetracked here. So initially, the gameplay with the sword mechanics and the melee mechanics does, I guess, feel God of War-ish. I don't know. I've never played any of them. So I can't compare it to that. But from what I've seen of God of War, it does remind me of that. But then they threw other gameplay elements in here. With Kai and her crossbow. And then we have the cannons that we can use in certain levels. And then in a couple levels, we got a freaking rocket launcher and could just blow people to smithereens. So there was other things besides just the melee combat here. And I feel like they did a decent job with separating those different mechanics in different sections of the game. Even at one point, we even got in the middle of a boss fight, we got a section where we had to go with Kai and use the crossbow, and then went back to the boss fight with Noriko, and it broke up the boss fight even. And then we'd go from, I think in the first part of the first chapter, maybe the entirety of the first chapter, we went from melee combat to using a cannon, to a little while later, we went from the melee combat to using the crossbow with Kai to using the cannon to blow up some catapults, and then like a chapter or so later, then we're using the rocket launcher. So it split up the gameplay quite often. I think it was chapter 3 or 4 even, where Noriko has lost the sword and she's fighting in the arena, and then we branch off to Kai, who is running around the castle trying to find the sword to get it back to Noriko. So it's the crossbow mechanics. We do that for a minute, and then back to Noriko for more of the melee combat, and then back to Kai again. And it does this a couple times within one chapter even. And I like that, because as much as I did enjoy going through this, if it was nothing but that melee combat all the way through, I could see how it could get very repetitive very quickly, because it doesn't really introduce any other mechanics melee combat wise. So the different mechanics that it does introduce as the game goes on is completely different type of mechanics and different kind of combat, and that broke that up quite a bit, and I like that. It never got to a point where it gotten stale. There may even been a point where I was like, oh, okay, well, we're going to do this again, and maybe wasn't the most thrilled about it, but in hindsight, having that broken up like that, I think did fairly well. On the other hand, I was not aware that the 6-axis controls were so prevalent in this game. I actually forgot that it was in this game at all. Again, I knew that we would use the crossbow at one section, but I thought that was only one time, and then I thought that we got to run around and control Kai, not knowing that there were other sections where it's just a crossbow firing section, and then there were I didn't realize that we switched over to Kai 4 or 5 different times throughout the course of this game. So as much as I enjoyed that, and then the catapults and the rocket launcher, you don't have to use the 6-axis controls, but your shots can be a lot more accurate if you can get the 6-axis down and use it to your advantage. It didn't control horribly once I started to get the hang of it again, because I haven't had to use 6-axis controls for anything, I don't think, in quite some time. So it wasn't a huge hindrance to the game. I'm not saying that I thoroughly enjoyed using the 6-axis. But I don't think it was that big of a hindrance to the game either. It's kind of a nitpick. I would rather it not be there. But it didn't ruin things for me. It did just feel a little awkward at times. Graphically, it's not a terrible looking game. You can even see here as this little montage is playing out, some of the backgrounds, like this castle, the mountains, the waterfalls, very, very nice as far as the setting is concerned. It does look slightly dated. Part of that, I think, due to the fact that with my capture card, I can't use the HDMI from the PS3. I got to do it through the AV cables, because with a PS3 having that HDMI lock on it, I can't go through my capture card with the HDMI through the PS3. I had to use the AV cables. So it looks a little dated because of that to start with. That's not going to help matters. On top of the fact that this game was released in 2007, about a year after the launch of the PS3. So this is one of the earlier titles. This game is about a year and a half away from hitting that 20-year mark. Crazy enough. I think it's going to look a little dated to start with. But overall, I don't think it looks so dated to the point that it looks horrible. I still think it's a decent looking game. Graphically, I had really no problems with this, and the bright colors. I've talked to several people, and I've mentioned on stream here before, some of the very early PS3 games suffered from having this very pale, like monochrome type color palette to them. Very gray, very dark, and greenish colored. Just not the most colorful games that you could play. But only coming out a year after the PS3's launch, the color palette here, I think, is very decent. So I think overall, for what it is, when it came out and all that, I still think it is a very decent looking game. Price point, the game's not really all that expensive these days. I don't know if you can, just emulate this if you don't have a PS3 and you can just do it that way. If you do have a PS3, it's not a very expensive game these days. And then as far as the replayability goes, again, it's been a decade or more since I've played this. And I probably could go another decade before I ever played it again. There's not a whole lot of reasons to return to this, at least not right away. It's fun. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's like, okay, I got the story out of it. It's not a very long game, so even if I wanted to go back and replay it again, it wouldn't take me very long to get through. But there would be no reason really for me to go back and play it again right away. But for the price point these days, I can't really complain. I guess last thing that I want to talk about maybe is a couple of the bosses, because I was going to talk about that with some of the other characters and stuff. So some of the bosses are interesting here. Some of the characters are interesting. Each boss, which there was like, I guess 4 main bosses here. Whiptail is interesting. She's got kind of this, I guess, somewhat seductive, but yet like, Medusa type thing going on. But the fact that she can disappear in the water, swim around, use the water to her advantage to attack, that was interesting. There's Roach, who is this giant, gumpy type character that can roll around, and he's very agile, but very, just very big, powerful, can roll around, but completely different from Whiptail. And then there's Flying Fox, who is a whole nother thing to himself, can split into several different versions of himself at once. He's got the whole, DBZ, split yourself into multiple selves thing going on. But interesting dialogue. And then, of course, by the time we get to the end, we got King Bohan, the Raven King, whatever. So each one of the bosses were their own thing. That wasn't repetitive, and decent boss fights, and was able to change up each one of those, and that wasn't bad either. So all right, Suave, I feel like the most accurate way to describe this game would be a solid PS2 game that got an HD remaster. We just never got the original PS2 release. I would be interested to know if did we talk about that? Was that a thing? Did it like start development as a PS2 title? I don't know that for certainty or anything. But I got to think too, though, as one of the, early PS3 games, I don't know if some of these games were really like pushing the hardware to its limits at that time. I've always heard so many times that the PS3 in itself was just a pain in the ass to develop for, with the way that the architecture was. So, again, if this came out even just later in the PS3's life cycle, if maybe they could have pushed the hardware a little bit more even, by that time, maybe we would have seen some improvements. But, I mean, I suppose they probably could have released this on the PS2, but, overall, I guess I don't really have anything negative to say about the game, and if I do, it's little things. It's little nitpicks. Like the rocket launcher, feeling like that doesn't really belong in this game. It was cool to use, but felt a little out of place. Some of the dialogue felt a little out of place, and some things even in the moment of something that should be very serious. Bohan specifically would say something or give a look that just kind of didn't fit. But other than that, I don't really have anything else negative to say about this game. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I finally did go back and play it after all these years. I did enjoy this, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. Because this was fun. So from here, now that I guess I got everything out of the way that I wanted to say, I got to go back through the movie again. I need to rewatch the movie, because before going back and playing the game, from what I read, and I've watched it once, just like I played the game only once, there were a couple other characters in the movie that weren't present in the game. So some things in the movie are changed. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the movie and really see what the differences are between movie and game. But other than that, that was Heavenly Sword. So here's what we got coming up as far as like Suave Beardson and myself. There is a link, if you're watching this on the YouTube live stream replay, there's a link in the description, or if you're watching live, right underneath me or somewhere on your mobile app if you're watching it mobile. There will be a link to the Grim Beardson Discord server, and that is a joint Discord server between myself and my brother who's in the chat, Suave Beardson. You can chat with us there all week long, or you can share your own links to things. We try to get to things as best as we can with our limited schedules. But you can also keep up on the stream schedules, what we've got coming up next and when. I'll go over some of that right now. So Suave Beardson will be back on his stream tomorrow night, 11:30 p.m. start time, with part 2 and possible finale of Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. It's the first time that he's ever played that one, and that's, I think, going to be the end of a long line of Assassin's Creed games that Suave's been going through over the past several months. If you missed any of that, you can catch all of those live stream replays of a bunch of those older original Assassin's Creed games on his YouTube channel as well. So he's got that coming up Wednesday night, and now that I've finished this, that means it's time for another one-off stream on Thursday. So what I got coming up on Thursday is going to be a one-off stream of an old Sega Genesis platformer called Tin Head, which I've only played maybe 15, 20 minutes of, and that's it. So this is going to give me a good opportunity to sit down and really put a few hours into this old platformer. I've enjoyed what I have played in those few minutes, but I'm looking forward to playing, a couple of hours of Tin Head. And then, if Suave Beardson finishes up Assassin's Creed Chronicles China Wednesday night, Suave, what did you have going on Sunday? Please remind me and the folks. Peter Jackson's King Kong on the PS2. That one I'm looking forward to as well. I seem to recall playing that one years ago. I don't remember playing it, though, but I did just recently rewatch the movie for the first time in many years and enjoy the movie. So it'll be interesting to see you going back through that game. So I guess that is going to be where I'm going to call it, right about that 2.5 hour mark. So I appreciate everybody stopping by, watching, and checking out this playthrough of Heavenly Sword. Again, check the Discord so you can hang out with Suave Beardson and myself all week long on that Discord server. And I better see y'all in Suave Beardson's chat tomorrow night for that Assassin's Creed, and then come right back here Thursday night, 11:30 p.m. start time for some Tin Head on the Sega Genesis. So shout out to Wolverine fan for stopping by and chatting for a moment. And as always, Suave Beardson for chatting and hanging out all night long. And for anybody else that happen to have just been watching and lurking and just hanging out, whether you said anything in chat or not, I still appreciate you being here and checking this out. So that being said, that's the end for this one. I am D, and I'm the Grim Gamer, and I will catch y'all in Suave's chat tomorrow night and back here Thursday night for some Tin Head on the Sega Genesis. Till then, I'll catch y'all later.